The word legend is tossed around a lot, but when your likeness is used for the logo of a professional sports league, you're in a class all your own. The basketball community and really the sports world as a whole was saddened to hear the passing of the legendary Jerry West today. NBA and Olympic champion, All-Star, Executive of the Year, the literal face of the league. ESPN's Jay Harris has more on Mr. Clutch.
You know what type of impact Jerry West had on basketball when you become the logo of the NBA. The symbol, baby, the symbol. That's what type of impact Jerry West had.
Known by most NBA fans as the logo, Jerry West's career was defined by his quiet confidence and clear focus, not only in winning, but to perfection. The West Virginia native played for the Mountaineers and led them to the 1959 NCAA title game where they lost to Cal. He won a gold medal a year later at the Olympics in Rome before the Minneapolis Lakers took West with the second overall pick. West made the All-Star team his rookie season, an honor he received 13 more times. Throughout his career, he became known as Mr. Clutch due to his repeated last-second heroics.
He would let it go, and he would just start running to the locker room.
5, 4, 3, 2 points.
There wasn't a better clutch player in the history of the NBA other than Jerry West.
West led the Lakers to 9 NBA Finals appearances, but lost 6 times to Bill Russell's Celtics. West's greatest performance came in the 1969 Finals against Boston.
West stops for a 20-footer. It's good! Mr. Clutch got it back.
When he averaged nearly 38 points a game. He won MVP honors, the only player to earn that distinction from a losing team.
Jerry West was absolutely fantastic. That was one of the greatest exhibitions I ever saw in my life.
The finals losses took their toll on West.
It was horrible. I really wanted to quit. I mean, I did not want to go on. It was just too painful for me. Sometimes it takes a lot of courage to just go out and play again. And I think with my mentality and the way I felt about the game, it hurt too much.
West finally won his only NBA championship 3 years later, beating the New York Knicks in 5 games. After retiring in 1974, West coached the Lakers for 3 seasons and then became the general manager in 1982, just as the Showtime Lakers with Magic Johnson began to flourish.
And the most valuable player is Magic Johnson, and leads the Los Angeles Lakers to a world championship.
Jerry actually helped me when I first got to LA because he would always take me aside after every practice or every game and just point out the good plays and the bad plays. So this man had a wealth of knowledge, gave me that knowledge, and then I applied it on the court.
West won 3 titles as GM during the Showtime era, and in 1996, he revived the Lakers by trading for high school player Kobe Bryant and signing Shaquille O'Neal. The tandem would capture 3 straight NBA crowns.
He had, in a lot of ways, purged the roster to get a guy who had just played nothing but high school ball, and to get a guy who a lot of people like to give a bad time about rap music and free throw shooting. He took a lot of grief for that.
Turned out to be the move of the decade.
After the Lakers won the title in 2000, West retired in the only way he knew how, quietly. West wrote a letter to Lakers fans, thanking them for his time there.
He's known as the best general manager ever, one of the best players ever, and you know, a lot of people can't do that. So I'm just happy that he went out on a great note.
For the man who came from a small town in West Virginia, Jerry West achieved larger-than-life success, both as a player and as an executive. His life is one that left a huge impression on the game of basketball, forever immortalized by the NBA logo.
Got Jack Armstrong with us now, and it is a sad day as we continue to mourn the loss of Jerry West. And, you know, the good thing to come out of a day like today, you get to hear all the stories and everyone's memories about Jerry West. I mean, when you're the logo and you're Mr. Clutch, you know, there's going to be lots of stories about you. So let's continue that conversation. What will you remember most about the man and the legacy he leaves behind?
Well, the man, number one, very humble, very approachable. You know, sometimes you're in awe. You're like, oh, my God, that's Jerry West. And yet a real gentleman, always wanted to talk basketball. And to me, I think part of the humanity and the kindness in the NBA, we lose 2 giants in Bill Walton and now Jerry West in the last few days. And you talk about probably the most successful guy ever in NBA history. When you think about his resume as a player, all right, absolutely off the charts, Hall of Famer. He's in the Hall of Fame as an Olympian. He will now go into the Hall of Fame this fall as a contributor as well, in terms of what his success was as an executive. Comparatively, the only executive more successful was Red Auerbach. But when you combine his success as a player and as an executive, nobody more successful. The only one even in the category would be Lenny Wilkens as a player and a coach, and Tommy Heinsohn as a player and as a coach. But to me, when I look at a guy like Jerry West, you know, his vision, his understanding of how to build winning teams, scout talent, bring the right people together, not only with the Lakers, but in Memphis, and then as a consultant with the Golden State Warriors and the LA Clippers, beloved by players, coaches, respected referees, you name it, other executives. The guy was a true Hall of Famer, not only as a player, coach, executive, but more importantly as a person.
Yeah, in society these days, to be universally loved is close to impossible. But yes, 9-time NBA champion, you mentioned, soon to be 3-time Hall of Famer. That is quite the hat trick. Jack, thanks for this.
Thank you.
Reactions have poured in from the basketball world. Michael Jordan released a statement to ESPN's Stephen A. Smith. I am so deeply saddened at the news of Jerry's passing. He was truly a friend and a mentor, like an older brother to me. I valued his friendship and knowledge. I always wished I could have played against him as a competitor, but the more I came to know him, I wish I had been his teammate. I admired his basketball insights, and he and I shared many similarities to how we approached the game. He will be forever missed. My condolences to his wife, Karen, and his sons. Rest in peace, logo. LeBron James posted his thoughts on X, my mentor, my friend. Hopefully I continue to make you proud. You're already missed. And NBA Commissioner Adam Silver also released a statement that read in part, Jerry West was a basketball genius and a defining figure in our league for more than 60 years. He distinguished himself not only as an NBA champion and an all-star in all 14 of his playing seasons, but also as a consummate competitor who embraced the biggest moments. West's wife Karen was by his side this morning. Jerry West was 86 years old.